Deadpool 3 announcements with Wolverine making a cameo, Henry Cavill returning to the DCEU, and MCU Armor Wars being cancelled. Let's talk about that. What's up guys, Scarlett here, and today we will be talking about Deadpool 3 announcements with a Wolverine cameo, which is pretty fucking insane, and Henry Cavill returning as Superman and Armor Wars being cancelled, but there's more news to that last one. Before I start the video, I talk a lot about Spider-Man, but also Marvel in general, just like this video, and I enjoy the occasional DC as well, so if that sounds good to you, hit the subscribe button, turn notifications on so that you don't miss any uploads. So let's talk about Deadpool first. Ryan Reynolds confirmed Deadpool 3 is happening and also said that Wolverine will be in it, played by Hugh Jackman. It will be releasing in theaters September of 2024 as well, so we got a couple years to get hyped for this film, which is great. And since it's coming out in 2024, it will be in the middle of the multiverse saga that we have going on in the MCU, so it has to be a part of that bigger multiverse story that they are setting up. And as we do know, they are trying to bring Deadpool into the MCU, and that's exactly what this film is mainly trying to accomplish. And this will definitely involve those incursions that were mentioned in, I believe, Multiverse of Madness. Everyone is like, oh, this phase is boring, it isn't working, but we have to give it time and wait until phase 6, I feel like, to really judge everything all together. Sure, there may be some projects that people don't like, but that happens. I think the MCU projects have been solid for the most part. Not the best they could be, definitely they could be better, some of them, but everything will come together as time goes on. And people are hoping that we see Hugh Jackman sport a classic comic accurate Wolverine suit, and I think it's pretty likely, but it isn't confirmed yet, so it is still a rumor, keep that in mind. But what I imagine though is that Hugh Jackman will put on the comic accurate Wolverine suit because the MCU doesn't really care. Like, they try to do comic accurate suits for the most part, and they try to embrace it, which is good. I like that. And Deadpool does break the fourth wall, so I imagine like they'll probably make a joke about it, breaking the fourth wall, and it's gonna be great. So now we can talk about Henry Cavill returning as Superman, and this is pretty cool. There have been rumors for a while that Henry Cavill is returning to play Superman in the Flash movie, and now it's confirmed, and he's actually doing reshoots now for the film, I'm assuming, because they're changing things for the future of the DCEU. And not just Henry Cavill, but along with the rest of the cast doing reshoots as well for the film, again probably just to adjust to whatever it is their future plans for the DCEU are going to be. We don't know exactly the terms of the reshoots, like how extensive they are, like if it's just a couple scenes, if it's like a good chunk of the movie or whatever, you know. But yeah, if you are a Henry Cavill Superman fan, he's back, and we can all be excited together about this. Hopefully the Flash movie is good despite Ezra Miller's shenanigans. So now onto the last thing. We have some big news from the Hollywood Reporter saying Armor Wars has been canceled as a TV show on Disney+, but they are going to turn it into a film apparently. So Armor Wars has had a lot of production issues since announcement, and at one point everyone just assumed it was canceled until they mentioned it at Comic-Con, I believe, and said it is still happening. And of course now it isn't happening, but just as a Disney+ show, and instead it's happening as a film reportedly. This isn't the first time War Machine has changed plans in the MCU. Remember when we were supposed to get a War Machine film to sort of give him some spotlight and also explain where he was during Avengers? Yeah, that never happened. They just put him in Iron Man 3 to explain where he was and give him a little more character development, you know, give him the Iron Patriot suit. But now Marvel or Disney have not said a word about this yet, and I'm not really surprised because there's been so many issues with Armor Wars, like ever since the announcement of it, and the last official thing that was said about it was that it's still happening, and that was at Comic-Con. So I don't know, hopefully this is true, that it's still at least happening. So guys, in the middle of me editing this video, Marvel actually just announced themselves that yeah, it's confirmed basically that they're going to do a theatrical release for Armor Wars, and this is very like unusual and strange. Marvel usually just stays silent. They even give all the credit to the Hollywood Reporter, which did actually say that allegedly Armor Wars was canceled on Disney Plus in favor for a theatrical release, which is weird because they never do shit like this, like ever. Like they usually just stay silent. So it's pretty weird, but I guess we should take it. It's confirmed. It's official now. A lot of people aren't fucking with the Disney Plus Marvel content, and I sort of get it. I don't blame them, but like some of it's good, but not all of it definitely. But I think there are some gems. But overall, I think this is better for Armor Wars and War Machine, because I imagine people would have been upset if we got a CW like War Machine show, and now instead it will get a proper movie and will most likely be the better option in terms of just like War Machine and like the story and stuff like that. That's everything I got for you guys guys today. So that being said, if you are new to the channel, enjoy this video, hit the subscribe button. If you already have subscribed, don't forget to leave your opinion on what we talked about today or your opinion on today's video in the comments below. I always read and respond to comments. I'm really excited for Deadpool 3 with Wolverine and Armor Wars is actually getting its own film. Do you guys agree with me, or are you guys more excited for Superman, or what? Let me know down in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Lets me know if you guys want more of this type of content. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time.